Hello! We've decided that the perfect way to celebrate Valentine's Day is by downloading dating apps to see which one's the best one out there.
I'm very nervous my old profile is gonna show up on my phone when I log in.
Brett's old dating
That's why I'm
profiles
nervous.
are all pictures of him with different groups of people wearing a very similar shirt.
I thought I was really cool.
I mean, he caught me, so. We actually did not meet on a dating app. We met at a friend's birthday party, my best friend actually, and we had like a chain of mutual friends that brought him along.
Yeah. Her friend was definitely the matchmaker.
I definitely, as soon as he walked in the door, said, wow, he's really cute to her. And she made it her own personal mission to set us up together. We bonded over talking about the zodiac.
I asked her what are things to know about Taurus, and she named 3 things, and the only one I remember is she just dumped right in the middle. She's like, we're really good kissers. So I called her out on it.
No, I swear it wasn't a line. I swear it wasn't a line.
How do you not make that a line?
Anyway, we're gonna set up fake profiles for a week and see what kind of matches we get. And we're doing it less to see what's out there because I think
I got my queen.
but we thought it would be funny and also interesting to anyone out there who is looking for the right dating app to find out which one's the best, what kind of people you find on which kinds of apps. And we have not seen a couple test this before.
No. And the last time we both had dating apps were in my car and we decided to delete them together.
He deleted all of his and I deleted my one. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna give this a go and start trying to create these profiles. I have decided on what my fake name is going to be. My fake name is going to be Clarissa McNeil.
McNeil?
McNeil.
McNeil.
Yes.
Not McNeil.
No,
McNeil.
McNeil, there's a reason. Clarissa, because Silence of the Lambs.
Okay.
McNeil, because that is Reagan's last name in The Exorcist.
We're gonna really attract a certain type of guy there.
I'm also putting my profiles to guys and girls because I'm just curious what kind of batches I end up with. Have you decided on your fake profile?
Yes. Tom Roberts.
Tom, because
my friend whose profile I'm using loves Tom Cruise, and a lot of people, including me, thinks he looks like Tom Cruise, so Tom Roberts.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I'm using my best friend Gabrielle's pictures because she's gorgeous and she's awesome. We've decided to test Bumble, Plenty of Fish, and Tinder. We are going to interact with these profiles at different points throughout the week, do some swiping together, you know, couple time, and see kind of what we end up with. Also, like, for me, it'll be interesting
I think
to
most
see.
people are on there for business connections and friends.
So let's set up the profiles.
I'm looking for dating. He's looking for dating, not long term. Tom Roberts isn't ready for that. He has brown
Sounds
hair.
like someone set up this profile before.
Describe your personality in one word.
At
Okay, ready?
20
There's a lot.
What?
I'm going to narrow some down and give them to you.
Okay, alright.
Adventurer, animal lover, bookworm, programmer,
What?
homebody, hopeless romantic.
I think hopeless romantic, you have to.
Income.
As an
You have
entrepreneur.
to say your income on this? Headline. Hi, I didn't see you there. Ya spelled Y-A. This is long. I like metal music, playing guitar.
He has his own rose garden.
My own rose garden. That's all for now. Winky face.
Oh my god.
Every relationship starts a conversation. Tell us what you want to talk about. I'm going to write 2 words. Ready?
I have a
And
better
I want you
answer.
to read it.
I have a
Ready?
good answer.
You want to bet? I have a better answer?
Okay.
Okay, and you're going to read it out loud, okay?
Tom Cruise. Show me my matches. Do you think we should do our friends a favor whose photos we're using and forward them these matches after we're done?
Yes. Wow.
What do you mean, wow?
It's.
What is
I'm
wow
not
supposed
looking
to
at the
mean?
girl thing.
What's wow supposed to mean?
I mean, like, wow, it's done. So
Yes.
now is it your turn?
Yep. Pick a move maker. Most recent act of kindness.
Oh,
Oh
God.
yes. Oh yes. Gave my Starbucks, I'm gonna abbreviate it as SB, coffee to a friend because they made it with the wrong kind of almond milk. Do we have any more questions we want to answer? What's your
Eye
cat's
color.
name?
Hazel.
Her cat's name is Hazel? No, that's her eye color.
And her eye color.
Okay. She's a little obsessed with herself. Conversation starters. I wanna talk about you. Oh, I'm already getting messages.
Wow.
Wow.
Everyone wants to meet Clarissa. She's gotten like 20 notifications in 5 minutes.
Okay, we are gonna check in. We're gonna do some matches. We're gonna try and be realistic about this and like actually match people that we think we would match with in real life. Catch you in a minute.
1 week later.
And we're back. We checked in 2 or 3 times.
Do you want to share some of the icebreaker that I looked up on a website of good pickup lines on Tinder?
They were, if you were a vegetable, what vegetable would you be and why? How do you get rid of stress?
And then the third one was, what's something you're obsessed with?
So, we checked in a couple of times, enough to get a sense of the apps we were using. All the pros and cons.
Yes.
I feel like we each have our own list, but it's the same list.
Do you want to start
Our number
top to bottom?
3.
Okay. Plenty of fish!
This might be somebody's favorite thing. Did not work for either of us. First of all, it's not user-friendly. I could not tell the difference between messaging people, matching with people, greeting people, or something. They have all
still
kinds
have
of weird
no
terms.
idea what anything means on there.
The people on Plenty of Fish were the most forward with their responses, with their messages. Okay, let's hear, I guess, some of them. Here we have, hiya, I've got kind of an odd question if you don't mind me asking. Are you a virgin?
Just a nice, simple question. If you don't mind me asking, call you G.
I know that this is a copy and paste message because he sent it to my friend's account and we laughed about this a week ago.
So he's efficient.
Yes.
He knows how to maximize his time.
Let's make money on webcam. I own a model cam business. Are you over 18? Another great one, you have trouble written all over.
Ooh.
All over what? We don't know. But
all over. All over.
You have it written on all of your walls, on all of everything you
It's
own.
all
It's
over
on
your
your phone.
mess.
It's everywhere. Another guy says, "Get me out of here." With barf emojis. Is he saying he really doesn't like her?
He's the get me out of here. Ugh. Maybe it's her obnoxious profile.
I mean, Clarissa's profile is pretty obnoxious, but you know.
Should we read one of my favorite response?
Oh yes, we got a response to one of our questions.
Okay, so we asked, what do you do to get rid of stress? And she said, sex. Tom also got a message from someone wanting him to go to her private porn site. I didn't click the link, but it seemed like that type of deal.
There were also a bunch of bots.
Yes, so I realized like I got 4 messages all at the same time from different people with different profiles, and they all said, hey there, smiley face, and then that happened again the next day.
The fact that you don't have to put your name and you can just use a screen name offers this layer of anonymity that I think people are taking advantage of. Although it did have the most in-depth questions. That was
It did.
something.
The profile, which also I didn't like because it took a long time to set up, but it did. Weirdly enough, it asked you for like the most information.
Anyway, our second one, take it away.
It was Bumble.
So, from a girl's perspective, Bumble was interesting in that I had to message first. But to me, it felt, I don't know, to some people it might be empowering and like strike confidence. And I feel like you had some messages that definitely reflected that from girls. Like,
Yeah, well,
more confidence, more
yeah.
forward.
And you tell me, maybe it's like, as a girl, like, it may take some of like the potential creepiness factor out when you're like, I'm making this decision to do this.
Yeah, I
Of, like,
guess.
instead of some guy like saying whatever. I don't know.
Sure, yeah. If I were going to be using a dating app, or if I was suggesting one of my friends, I'd say try it. It seems fun. It takes out some of the question of how it's going to go down, like if you have the power as a girl. And the thing I think we liked the least about Bumble was the 24-hour window.
Yeah, so we lost all of our messages because there was one day where we didn't check the messages and now they're all deleted.
I have some of mine still left over, but I think that's because I'm the girl.
So Tom had the most interactions he had was on Bumble, weirdly enough, but they're all gone now. So I feel like 24 hours, if that really is the window, I think that's definitely too short. Maybe 72-hour window or something like that.
I mean, I guess I like the idea. It like makes you,
Yeah.
keeps the conversation going and like kind of forces you to
Like if there's like one day where
Right.
you're like, I'm really not in the mood for this, and it's like you'll never see that person again.
Totally.
For guys on Bumble, I thought it was interesting. I mean, I'm not Tom. Tom is his own man, but it's interesting, like, usually as a guy, you're the one having to make the first move on everything. It's just interesting to see, like, the girl making the first move, and the girl's using, like, pickup lines. And, like, it's just kind of an interesting... I'm not Tom, but I was like, oh, like, wow, Tom is getting... video over. Our number one.
Our number one was Tinder. I think there's lots of pros and cons to any of the apps, but I feel like Tinder had the biggest pros list for me. Tinder was the easiest to use. I really liked that you clicked on the actual image to see more pictures. I did not like having to scroll up on Bumble.
Last time I was on it, which was over 3 years ago, they didn't have like this video game type quality. You get a super like.
Yeah.
You get like, I don't even know, there's like lightning bolt, all this weird stuff that I don't know what to do with.
The responses I got were the most normal on Tinder. I feel like Tinder was the closest to an actual like dating experience, like going out.
It seemed like the other ones were saying this could have been improved by this. I think this is improved by this. I thought Tinder was like, oh, that's good.
I had a ton of fun. I feel like we got a good idea of each of the apps, and those are our final results and rankings.
It was fun doing this with you and seeing what weird messages we got and trying to figure out our pickup lines.
If you guys have used any of these dating apps or any other dating apps that you guys think are just like stellar or awesome or horrible and you get bots and cam requests, comment those down below as well, because I'd be super entertained to read through all of that.
Oh, I remembered. Okay, we discovered the only way you are getting a girl on one of these dating sites, your second picture better be you smoking a cigarette or you are getting swiped over.
But what's so funny is that after like making this whole joke, I was like, wait a second, Tom's profile has a picture of him smoking a cigarette.
I'm gonna look.
And then also, you know, if you're a girl that puts your profile looking for girls, you'll end up with plenty of requests for a threesome.
Isn't that sweet?
Hey lady, what do you think about dating apps?
I think that you should go on pupper.com and find me a man.
Stop, no. Lady, you'll be mine forever. Okay, I think it's time.
Ready? Did you just make a sad face?
Starting with Tinder.
Mm-hmm. Starting with the best.
There it goes.
Then Bumble.
Bumble.
And then
Finally. Plenty
goodbye,
of
bots.
fish.
They're gone. Our phones are now
Pure again?
pure again.